freaking glasses. Oh. Hello. A little birdie told me that you were struggling with writer's block. Well, you're in luck because I'm here to save the day. This is Aspen without writer's block, and that's Aspen with writer's block. So, I don't even have a prescription. This is gonna hurt my freaking eyes. I'm not even supposed to be wearing. Now, first order of business. Do you have an outline? You don't have an outline? Okay, so then you'd like throw your glasses and like be like, you don't have an outline? I don't know. This is so dumb. I was too scared to throw them. I'm too scared to throw my glasses. Well, you can't write a book without an outline. You need an outline. Well, okay. Actually, you technically could write a book without an outline, but that's not what we're going to be doing today. Close the laptop right now. Stop trying to write. Close the laptop. First order of business, make an outline. How does one make an outline? Okay, easy peasy. You're going to get a notebook of some sort, some kind of journal of some sort. Wait, stop. Don't do anything yet. You have to make a coffee, actually. Taste test. Ooh, that's good. Okay, now that you have your coffee, you can write your outline down in a trusty dusty notebook. So you're gonna wanna plot it out using the 3-plot story structure has always helped me a lot. Setup, inciting incident, plot point 1, pinch point, and then so on and so forth. I have a bunch of links for 3-plot story structures on my Instagram, and if you need one, you can always DM me there and ask me directly, but I'll also link one down below, the one that I use and I've used for all my books since I was writing, which I started writing books at like 5, so. Could I even write at 5? Or was it more like 7? I don't even. Step number 2, after you have your coffee and you've made your outline. Now you have to actually get into what you're writing about. So you have characters and you have a world, and you're gonna need to world build that intensely. Because if you don't have any idea what you're talking about when you're writing the book, how are you gonna write the book? Again, I've got a bunch of world building templates on my page and a couple of videos that go into character world building and world building on YouTube. So you can also check those out. But just basically get another notebook. You're gonna need a lot of notebooks. And dedicate this one to character and world building. Character world building and world building. Can you world build characters? Oh my god, these are hurting my eyes. Step number, get coffee, make an outline, world build. Step number 4, write your book. You're finally in the writing process now. Now it's finally time to write your book. You've spent the months preparing and world building, but now it's time to write. And suddenly you begin writing and it's great, but then you stop because imposter syndrome hits. Or you're so overwhelmed you actually can't write and you realize that you're terrible and you suck at everything and you don't want to write. Or, I don't know, there's a number of reasons on why you might feel stuck. If you followed like the steps throughout, you should be good, but now it's just the emotional part of why you feel stuck. This is where therapist Aspen will come in and chat with you about how to get unstuck. There are hundreds of thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon millions upon billions, I would say, books out in the world. You sitting here trying to compare your book to every other book is absolutely absurd. You need to not worry about if your book is as good as somebody else's book. You can't be comparing your first draft, your first clumsily written draft, to something that had been written over and over and over again, something that had been heavily edited, something that had been processed through publishers. You can't be comparing it to a final product. That's absurd. So don't do that with your own work, and don't diminish yourself, because you are a good writer. You are. You just actually have to sit down and believe that to be able to write. A lot of people will say, I just can't do it, it's too hard, and that's fine. Writing is hard, and that's why when people finish a book, it's such a great big accomplishment. And I definitely think that writers should be paid more because of how long they spend making this product. Like years upon years upon years that people spend writing books. Yeah, it might be hard. And if you want to give up, that's okay. Give up, sure. But you're not gonna make it in life if you keep giving up. I'm sorry, we gotta be harsh right now. I want to be something. And if you're like me and you want to be something and you want to make a name for yourself and you want to go out there and you want to have people say, oh my gosh, I read your book, then you need to sit down and actually write it. You can't just sit here and, oh, well, it's just so hard, and oh, I couldn't finish that, or oh, no, I really don't have the time. Make the time. Me especially. I'll say I don't have time, and here I am scrolling until midnight or rewatching Bridgerton over and over and over again. I could be spending that time writing my book, world building, working on my characters, editing my first book. If you actually want to make it and you want to make it as an author, you have to sit down and put the work in. It's not just going to fall into your lap. You have to do this. And that's what makes it so worth it when you finish the book, because you had spent all that time writing it and you had put all of your devotion and dedication into it. That's what makes you special. That's what makes your work special, is because it's you. So stop comparing your work to other people. Stop worrying about, oh, well, they got it done so fast and they're just such a natural writer, and I wish I was just such a naturally good writer. It wouldn't be so hard. No, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard no matter you have the talent or you don't have the talent. Everybody can write. I truly believe in my soul. Everybody can write. Everybody is creative and passionate in some kind of way. And as long as you're creative and you're passionate and you know deep down that that's what you want to do, then do it. Stop making excuses. Write the book. Okay, motivational talk out of the way. Just a couple quick pointers for anybody who's like, okay, well, wait, like, actually, are you going to give us advice? Yeah, I'm going to give you guys advice. So provided that you have, made your outline and prepared and everything, you have the motivation and you're ready now to stop comparing your work to other people. You're ready to sit down and write. You're ready to do the hard work and actually dedicate time every single day to writing and looking at your manuscript. Here's what happens when perhaps you've done all that, you get halfway through your manuscript and you're just not feeling it anymore, or you're worried about it, or you just don't want to write, right? Writing, yes, there is a large part of motivation, and it should be something that you love doing, because I love doing it. I'm never going to force myself to write. I never have to force myself to write because I love writing. But there are times where, yeah, I'm going to put aside a set of time, and even if I don't feel like it, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to write. So how do you get in that space? Biggest thing for me is going to the coffee shop, put your AirPods in, okay? Turn on some classical music. I'm the kind of person that can't really write with like pop music playing in the background, which is what they play in the coffee shop. So I need like my classical music playlist. You can also check out the Sun of Chaos playlist on my Spotify, which is linked in my Instagram. Make a playlist for your book and listen to it while you write. And have your outline with you, have your world building with you, have everything that you need. Don't go reaching for your phone, okay? You're gonna sit down and you're gonna write and you're gonna do it. And chapter by chapter by chapter, you're gonna keep continuing to do this until you're at the end, and then you're gonna go back. You're going to go back and you're going to go through it all again and again and again and again until you feel that it's good enough to take to publishers and write query letters for. A couple just like little things that has always helped me is if a scene isn't really working for me, or I'm not liking it too much, I'll put my characters in water. So especially in romance books, a great way for tension to be happening is if they're in water. So I remember one time Clarice and Hadrian were in the stables and they were having this argument, and I just couldn't get behind this scene. I didn't feel like it was tension filled enough. I didn't feel like the scenery was good. So I put them in the ocean instead. So maybe just change things up a little bit in your scene. Remember to use the 5 senses. If the scene's not playing out for you, try to think, okay, put yourself in the scene. What are they seeing? What are they feeling? What are they hearing? So on and so forth. And hopefully that will help as well. So yeah, those are some of my pointers. I really hope this video helped you guys out. Stop being lazy. Go write your book.